Hi, this is Mark from Glide Consultants, and I'm going to show you how the InvApp's algorithmic search facility works. The search facility you can think of as Google for your case, in as much as if what you're searching for exists within the documentary evidence, you will find it. It's probably simplest just to run a search and show you what happens. So, I've entered bank account. Now this will take a couple of seconds to run, not, as we'll see, because the search takes that long to complete, but because there are going to be a substantial number of results, and it takes a short while to construct the table in which they're displayed. You can see there are 1,370 results for this particular query. You can see within the results there's the document title, the snippet, which, as with Google, shows you where the words or phrases for which you have searched have been found, the document description, the date, and which section the document comes from. And by the way, you can search within specific sections if you like, but I'm just going to leave it on all sections for the sake of simplicity. You can also see any tags which have been attached. So the snippet is quite handy to see if you found what you've been looking for, but in this particular case there was a great deal of evidence relating to or derived from bank accounts. So again, as with Google, if you search for something too generic, you may find the results are a bit non-specific. So, to make this particular query more precise, I'm going to add SHK Real to the search phrase. SHK Real being the SHK Real Estate Agency, which you may recall from a previous video. Now that narrows us down to 97 results, and you may be able to see that SHK Real now crops up in the snippets. But not always. In the second result, there's no mention of SHK Real, and that's because the snippet is relatively short, so it can only fit in so much. If I open the document, search for SHK Real, you can see it crops up quite a lot. This document is in fact an affirmation from an employee of Standard Chartered, producing certain evidence on behalf of the bank at the request of the investigating authority for the case. So, let's close that down and add Standard Chartered to the query. So we're now down to 40 items, and by the way, you saw how quickly that search completed, albeit it is still scanning all the evidence, i.e. all 350,000 pages. I'm going to add a date range to this particular query, so I'll click the button, and it actually saves the last date range for which you searched here, from the 1st of Jan 2005 to the 31st of Jan 2005. So I'm going to leave it at that, but if necessary you can change the date, use the calendar drop downs, whatever works for you. So I'm going to run the search, and now we have 12 items, each of them dated somewhere in 2005, and at the top we have a cheque payable to SHK Real from a Standard Chartered account. Number 5, for example, is an invoice issued to SHK Real where the proceeds are payable into a Standard Chartered account. So these are the type of things which are very much what you might hope to find based on this particular search query. Now, as with all sections, you can tag these results. In fact, I'm going to copy the search query, I'm going to select all the items, I'm going to create a new tag category, and so you can tag items based on searches that you've just carried out. Similarly, I could add a note to all of these items. Now they're all annotated and tagged accordingly. So, that's the search facility. Google for your case.